Good day, Sister Deborah. You are Kingdom Ambassador for today. Welcome to Spill the Tea, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. So we're just going straight into the questions that we have for you. What did you know about RCF before you joined, and what surprised you the most when you got inside?
When I came to Unimed, I didn't actually have any idea about RCF. I've not heard of RCF before. I just thought that okay, I was reading man and all those type of things. So when I got RCF, I think I was brought to RCF by our patron, that's Dr. Lade, and then he said I must be there. So I before called me, the boss came, I got there. I was like, wow, wow. So this is a church because I'm used to like all my life I've always been at the provincial quarter, always have this everything is always servicing, like everywhere is always looking good. And I got there, it was just okay. But I think for the first time experience I actually did enjoy it. But this was not what I was expecting, like a normal church setting and all that kind of thing. But I did enjoy it and I felt welcome that okay, I think I can be a part of this story
Oh,
place.
that's a very beautiful story. So, how has RCF Unimed grown or changed during your years in your own observation?
I would say RCF has changed numerically, spiritually. When I came, like I said, we're not that much. We're using a classroom, but to be of God now, we have a hall that is accommodating, I think, over 200. So we have grown numerically and also spiritually. Yes, RCF has grown spiritually.
So, what is the most powerful thing you've witnessed happen in RCF? This could be a testimony, a move of God, a moment that proved that this fellowship was real.
Uh, and testimony. So there are many experiences that actually showed or proved to me that actually God was there. The first one was okay. Let me start from under them. I was not this. I was not always like this. I was just there, like just coming and just leaving. But I saw growth in myself, and I knew that okay, truly there's more to it. There's more to God than just coming to church and all this type of thing. The second one was during 2011 when I was going through a phase of my life. We having so many issues at home. My dad was sick. Like it was a lot on me. I was down every area, whatever area I want to mention, I was down because you're talking about my dad here. So I think during that time, so like I think it was all throughout the whole year, like it was for a whole year that I was having that issue. So I think many times during the worship, during the words, like every aspect of the service always looked real to me that okay, there's someone that cares about me, there's God is interested in my case. That even when people like not many, I think except Tim Dio that knew about the issue, nobody knew even when people didn't know were not aware of it. But the constant checkup, checking, are you fine? Hope you are good. Deborah, this, that. Like just the love and concern that actually people care about me, even though they are not aware of what I'm going through, even though they don't know what I'm going through, but they still care so much more if they knew. So I think that was basically what showed me that God was there. Like it always reminds me that whatever it is I'm going through, God is there. So I think that was the highlight of it for me that showed that truly God was there.
Oh, that is really beautiful. So, did you ever hold a position in RCF or any other platform in school? And what did that position teach you that followership never could?
Outside school, I don't have any position I hold. So in RCF, I was previously the welfare coordinator, and now, and over tomorrow, I'm the sisters coordinator. I'm sisters coordinator. So I am Sha. So, what did leadership teach me that followership could not have taught me? First one I would say is accountability. When I'm just my own self, I'm just following. I don't have any reason to be accountable for anything except myself. But now I'm not just accountable for myself, I'm accountable for people, I'm accountable for people that I'm leading. And also I think taking decision under pressure when someone comes to me and when they're saying, oh, we have to do this, what are you going to do? What is the way for what's the making decision under pressure? What else did followership taught me that I think just like having direction. You know, if you are following, someone already is at the front telling you this is the way to go, but now you being at the front telling them that this is the way to go, and then people making people see the reason why they should go in that way. I think that was another thing that leadership taught me that followership could not have taught me. Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned that you were the welfare coord and then the sisters coordinator.
Mm.
So transitioning from welfare coordinator to sisters coordinator, how was it for you? Did you land on your feet or did you find the little difficulties? How was that experience for you?
And transitioning was not difficult. So I'll say it was easy because as a welfare coordinator, I was already doing a lot, like more than my office. I was already almost officiating as staff coordinator, like not as a staff coordinator, but there were so many things that I was doing that were more than just being a welfare coordinator because like it made it easy for me. So when I got into that office assistant coordinator, although I was not well, like I had no previous idea of what that coordinator is doing and all that sort of thing. But I like I said, I've a piece of love, as if it's like a family to me. So it was not that difficult because we're talking about sisters here. We're all like
We're all
we are
together.
together.
But is there any challenge you faced as a sisters coordinator that really shook you or that really stressed you out and you're like, I don't want to do this again?
Ah, yes.
Oh, tell us
Ah,
about it.
assistant coordinator was a lot. You know, if a coordinator, I'm just there when they need me. But as assistant coordinator, I have a lot of people I'm accountable for that always need me. Sometimes, like, I'm at my lowest, and somebody is calling me that, this and this and this and this. And I'm like, what? I have to encourage that person.
Hmm.
But, you know, when I encourage person finish, and I'm maybe that way too. Me too. I'm also going through this type of stress. You get sometimes instead of I don't have money, someone just call me that I'm hungry, I'm not eating. Out of the nothing I have, I always have to find a way to just give to somebody. Or during exams, when I'm writing exams, always calling me that I can't read, I have to go and visit that person. I also have my own academics, okay? So like sacrifice, I'll say
Hmm.
sacrifice, like it taught me sacrifice, like it was a lot. To the point where I was crying to my mommy that mommy, this is not easy. She was telling me
Hmm.
that don't worry, God has given because he knows that you have the ability, you have the capacity. So I think that was what
Okay.
could have
So
stressed
now
me.
how were you able to balance being the sisters code and your academics? Because a little bit has told us that you are in some kind of levels. Let's not mention it here.
ah
So how were you able to maintain that CGPA and being the sisters code? Like how were you able to do it?
the thing is that for my 100 level, I had a goal. Like I'm studying microbiology now. That was not what my parents actually wanted for me. Like they expected more. They wanted me as far I was always I was the head girl in secondary school. Like I was always the brilliant one in school. So when I got admission and I saw initially my admission is even a long story. I was given physiology, later I got microbiology. Well, it was a lot. So when I had microbiology, I was like, I usually want to go for this thing. I usually really want to do it, but I just said that I want to do it. That I'm going to do it. So getting to school and I got that degree, I knew that even if I'm not doing what people may see as the good cause, I should make something good out of it. Whatever is what doing well. So I decided that no matter what comes my way, even till when my daddy was sick, that everything was down, I just knew that nothing can bring me down because I had a goal. I had a goal that I must graduate with a very good result, like the best result. That was my goal. So that's even when I got position as sisters coordinator, I made sure I found the balance to the point that if I cannot sleep, I must read this thing. If you have somewhere you are going, you have something you are aiming for. So even when I have, because I was sister code, I have to do well at it. I have to be accountable for people. I have to make sure that I do well. That people look back and say, okay, she did something remarkable. So even when my sister coordinator duty was there, everything, I made sure that, like when you have something that you are aiming for, no matter what comes, you always see that side that this is what I came here for and I'm going to get it. So it made me to find a balance that like I did not have the like people always say I have structures, this and that I read every day. So I make sure that I read, but not every day. But it is that even to my own sleep, even to my food, I must read. Like I must read this thing and read and know it well. So that was what just give like that determination to just succeed in whatever I'm doing. That's what has kept me. That was what encouraged me to.
Well, that is so beautiful, and I hope someone watching here has been encouraged by what you have said so far. So, I want you to take us back to the beginning. How did your walk with God start, and how has being in RCF shape or deepen that journey?
My work with God. I would say my work with God started. obviously I was born in Christian home. We always have this. My mom is the advocate for always have relationship with God. Sometimes she tell us that, oh yeah, go and pray. But when I get there, I'm just like, Jesus, thank you for, like, I was always there. Like, she always forced us that to go and have a personal devotion. But I did not actually fully understand what relationship with God was. But when I got to RCF pushed me beyond my imagination, beyond whatever I can think. RCF pushed me because when you get, I don't say like when I'm someone that when I'm somewhere, I don't always like to be the smallest or not smallest, like just be the odd one out. So when I got to RCF, when we are in RCF and then I see that people are praying, I'm like, Deborah, it's not just about coming to church on Sunday. There's more to God than this thing. There's those times that that Brother Daniel will come. He'll just come and pray. Every will come, they'll come and pray. I'm like, God, what are these people doing? Where are they coming from? Where is this thing? So it pushed me to want to know God. It pushed me to like, Deborah, you're not a smart child. Like there's nothing that all these people are doing, they don't have to wear. So it pushed me to God. So I think I gave my life to Christ in Unimed officially, like in RCF Unimed. I got baptized in RCF Unimed. I grew. I if I look back now, I know that actually RCF Med was the place for me. If I had gone to another place, I don't think I would have gotten this level of maturity or growth in Christ. So RCF actually helped me from 100 level, and they gave me an executive position where I'm leading people. So I can't afford to be mediocre. So I just like, it's more. So it pushed me to know God. It pushed me to be diligent in my place, in my relationship with God, my morning devotion. Like it just made me accountable. And for it that I like RCF because even if I'm trying to maybe stall or I'm like I'm tired, I can't do this. When I get church on Sunday or just even a Monday prayer meeting, there's something that's telling me that you know why you are here. Like it always encouraged me and teaches me that there's more to God and I should keep on in. So I think that was yeah, those
That's
were
very beautiful. What has
yeah.
been the single most defining spiritual moment of your time in Unimed?
600 level. Oh my god, that level was the toughest level ever. The fact like that was when my dad was sick. I've been saying I don't know how you mentioned this. Like that was my toughest level ever. Although this 400 level is look like but that's always was the toughest level because my dad is like my after God, I number one person in my life. And then he was diagnosed with a deadly disease, sickness, and all. Like, oh God, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I said I'm going to cry. Like, it was a shock to us when he said, I can share the testimony. He had brain tumor. So, like, oh God, doctors were giving negative reports and all this kind of thing. Wait, I'm debating. What's the question again? He said that
Your single most
yes, defining
defining
moment.
moment.
That was it. So like when it was not looking like there's no hope, there's nothing, there's no way forward. It just like I RCF, God, this was really enough for me. I so I always went back to God. And God just reminded me, like there's this scripture that came to Joshua 1 verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and go, be not dismayed, be not afraid. But Lord thy God will be with you wherever thou goes. It was just there that God was with me. Like it made me grow. Like that was one of the moments where my growth with God just deepened because it reminded me that God was there, that God was with me, God was regardless of whatever I was going through. So that now, even when everything is looking tough, it's looking like even when things are looking like it's not going to go well, it's just place that I have overcome that level. I overcome that period. Definitely, this one I cannot have overcome. So it was that defining moment for me that made me know that truly God is real, truly God exists, truly God cares about me and is interested in my case. So like I feel God's presence like never before. Like it was just overwhelming that truly God loved me. Like that was the defining moment because in every area, like down to my academics, even when I was trying my best to read, God was there. Like even when our family we didn't have money, like people I know who know people I not that not care about me before, like none I exist before, they were just showing up. Like that was my like not let me say what like that was my trying moment, but that was my best moment because I was just eating. I was in surplus, but I was going through a lot. Like that was like that was like the right moment. That was it.
Oh, we thank God for that. So, how do you personally maintain your spiritual life in the middle of being? Because at the end of the day, you understand that even if you are the sisters coordinator, you're an executive. Okay, you take this. So even if you're a sisters coordinator, you're an executive, there's still that place for a personal relationship with God outside of your role. So how are you able to maintain that with the duties of being a sisters coord with your academics, and then how do you maintain that personal relationship with God? You can just give us some insight tips. Thank
Okay. I'll say intentionality,
Okay.
because I just made my relationship with God my number one. Like I make sure that me now my relationship with God, I do it in the morning, because I know that when I'm back it means a lot. Like when I come back, I'm always stressed, so I cannot even believe be that connect, like spend so much time like that. So in the morning, before I go about my daily activities, I make sure that I talk to God. Like, because when you go through the day, you are tired, you are stressed, and you come back, you don't have that energy, you just be stressed and tired. That okay, let me just say Jesus. I won't say Jesus, thank you. You have just done fine yourself. So in the morning, I make sure I talk to God. I mean, like, even when I'm late, I make sure that I have that ready. That's one thing that helps me. That even if I am having an appointment by 6 o'clock and I wake up 6 o'clock, I will still make sure I talk to God that morning, read my Bible, study my Bible before I go about the day's activities. So I think that's what helped me. Some people they'll say they don't eat until they've prayed. Some people they say they don't talk. Like some, I mean it too. I don't talk to anybody until I have prayed, because mommy tell us that if you don't talk to God, who are you talking to? So if you call me before I do my prayer, I will not pick your call. If you are greeting me good morning, I'm just like good morning. So I don't enter
you.
like because I don't talk to God. So like it just, so if I know that I'm not supposed to talk to somebody, I'll make sure that I do it. So that's one thing that has encouraged me, because a relationship with God should be our number one priority.
Thank you for that. So I think one thing I got from there is to be intentional about
Yes.
keeping that relationship.
Mm.
So now I'm going to ask you this question. How did you manage relationships while staying focused? How did you, and now when we talk about relationships, it could be friendships, family, romantic, and so how were you able to manage all that?
That's relationship. So you mentioned family, friends. Okay, let's start with family. Oh God, my family. Oh, I say there's love at home. There's love at home. I tell you, like my family are like, I love my parents. I love my siblings. They're always there to check up on me, to call me. Like every day, we talk every day. That's the problem. We talk every day, so
Is it a
that's not a problem. But like people always see it as, why are you always talking every day? Like we talk every day. Suppose like mommy calls you, like if you don't talk to her maybe the previous day, she'll come and say, Deborah, you already have a man, Abi. Why are you not talking to me? Why is it? Like that's how much we are very close. So they are always there. So even if I am busy, like even if she just say, good, Deborah, you not call us today. What happened? So every day we have something that we're talking about, our daily activities. Just I'm going to. They're always there to encourage that. Oh, you are keep on doing this. You are doing well. You can. So that's family. Yeah. Even if I'm not intentional, they are very very much intentional about me.
So you are the bad egg. You don't have eggs to
No,
call.
I call a lot, but as you grow up, like like
Mm,
mommy, I'm not a child, but still,
okay.
but still, I always remind you that even if you are married to with 3 kids, you're still a baby. So
Hmm.
that's why she's always like that. My daddy too. We are all girls, maybe that's my daddy were protective of us. So he always calls us, say, what happened? Where are you now? Why have you not gotten home? Hey, they kidnapping. What are you doing?
Ah.
Always there to check up on us. Like even when I'm having classes, my is always calling me that, you don't have class today. That's how much they know about me. Like my dad can predict where I am. My mom can predict where I am anytime, any day. So that's how much my
But at the
family.
point, did it feel like too much? Like the
Ah,
calling, the check, or like, what is
it
it?
al- it always felt too much. Like it's always feeling overwhelmed. Like I'm not my child. Why are you calling me? But the funny thing is that my dad will call his own. I can talk 1 hour. Mom will call her own. I'll talk another 1 hour. My siblings will call and say, okay. So like every day I'm involved in their life. We're all involved in each other's life. So
Hmm.
it felt small, but I got to understand that that was their own way of showing love, being caring, being there for me.
Hmm.
Because that was one thing that didn't allow me to be, or like I didn't really was not always I was not really craving. I guess some people say they are craving relations, like they want people to be come and show them love. I'm
Hmm.
emotionally down. No, my family members they were always there.
Hmm.
Like if you are down, mommy is calling you. She say, Holy Spirit, stop me, take
Hmm.
you get my mommy, my mommy. She just call you that, so you can never be on your own. They're always there to check up on you. They're always there to compliment you. See, if I snap picture and send to them, my daughter looking so beautiful. So that was one thing that helped me. My friends. see everything I'm saying now is RCF unit. All my friends are from RCF, and maybe except my classmates. Ah, my classmates are wonderful people. We're just five in the department, so we're
Hmm.
very close, like very close knitted. Like they are there, they're always there to check up on us. We always talk together. We even pray together. So they helped me in my academics too because they're always there. Like, you don't come for class. What happened? So that checkup is there. Um, my friends, hey, RCF, everybody, I have plenty friends who both look at them, they're all from RCF. Is this that from Temidayo? Temidayo, my sure plug from Toyo level, we have it together. Like, she has been an amazing strong supporter when I'm down, when I'm strong, when I'm up, not only even in the lows, in the highs, too, she's there. Um, Ade Robs, Ade Robs, very funny human being. Like that girl, she's always there to trouble me, to check up on me, to stop me. RCF executives, but people but Daniel, when I was just very fear, I don't know anything. But people just see that, have you done this, have you done that? So actually, but people helped me, my training that time because I was used new to the system, but before I was there. But Daniel too was always the soldier, like always saying, "What have you done? This prayer for my something." So the boys, the female male executive, Ariel, Caleb, DY, Love, everybody was there. Everybody, Safe, my flatmates. So they are all very good friends. And one thing about me is that, you see, how do I maintain
Or
it?
manage the
Manage
relationship.
relationships. I make sure that I am like, how do I say it? Like my relationship with people, I don't make it feel as if they are the only one doing all the works. Like they are the one that is checking up on me, they're the one that is pouring into it, and I'm just the one sucking out of them. So I make sure to balance it that I check up on them, we talk. When they need help, I'm there. When I also need, they're also there. And also I actually check my friends before we become friends. I can't just be friends with everybody. Everybody can just be my friend. If I call you my friend, it means that I trust you to a certain extent. So before, like, that's why I don't have issues with my friend, because before you become my friend, I obviously have seen your characteristics, I've seen your characters, your values, so we align so much so that even when we have issues, when we are fighting, or like maybe there are disagreements, it's going easy to come back and discuss it because we know that we don't have anywhere we're going, we're friends together. Then relationship.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Where we have been
relationship.
waiting
What
for.
you are waiting for? You know the funny thing,
Hmm.
I've not been in any relationship since I got to Unimed. I've been outside Unimed, but since I got to Unimed, I've not been in a relationship. And it's because I said it, I have a goal. I don't say that they are distraction, but I know what I want.
Hmm.
I know the type of man I'm looking for.
Okay.
So that man, I've not seen that man yet.
Even in RCF.
There are many good see, there are many good men in RCF, but I know what I want. I
Hmm.
know what I want.
Okay. Okay. I will not ask for that.
Yes.
So, but I want to ask you this question: who is the one person, probably in school or
Hmm.
outside school, that you couldn't have made it without, and why? Not necessarily in the sense that you could have made it without them, but they played a very, very great role in either or a great as a support system, or in your academics, in your personal life. Like this person is your short G. So, who is that person, and why? How did you guys meet? What's the story behind that friendship?
You say one person, okay, there are a lot
Yes.
of people, this is one person. I think I'll say Temidayo.
Okay.
That girl. So how do we meet? Where do we meet? How did we meet? So we met. We met in RCF. Now I was anyway. I was once in the choir once, but people dragged me there. I don't know how I landed there. Everyone dragged me there. So that was how we met. We were in the choir. Tell that everybody's a friend. So if a majority of my friends now, I met them through her. If it was left to me, I would not have had maybe
So
than
you were the shy kid.
yeah, I was the shy
But are you still
one.
shy now?
I'm not shy,
Oh,
I'm not
glory to
shy.
God.
I'm not like that shy. So Temi Dayo was Temi Dayo was she's the one that was my support system. Like anytime I'm down, anytime I'm like high, low, everywhere in between, the ugly, the good, the bad, she's always there to encourage
So, but
me.
you met in the choir.
Yes.
So, how did that relationship build? Why her? Why not other choir members?
And this started when she said she wants to follow me home.
Hmm.
She said that she lives we live in the same area, like not area, like same place. So she found that and she was like, you live in this place. Okay, because we're going home together next time. she's always the one at the front forward trying to make
Mm.
like "Oh." So I said, okay, we'll go home together. Okay, when we went home together, when we were resuming together too because of hostel. So we stayed in the hostel together throughout 200 level. I know
Okay.
that was one of my trying moments, and she was there. 300 level, we stayed together. 400 level, we stayed together.
Wow.
So, so that was how she actually was there to help me. She was always there, like she's like, yes, yes. So that she was one person that I know. And again, we now attend the same church,
Mm.
so we're always together. So we're in the same campus. So she was always there. She was that one person that I know that held my hand
Okay. So
amongst others.
he, so did you ever feel like an outsider in school, in the fellowship, on your department, and how did you find your place?
I felt like an outsider in school. No,
Okay.
me. I don't know. I don't just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I felt like an outsider in school, in church, yeah, when I initially came,
Mm.
and then in my department. My department, those five. So why should I feel like an outsider? Why just you like as if we're housemates? That's how we were. So we already bonded from the onset. For the church, I think the reason why I felt like an outsider was because I had not grown at that time. I was like I was always the shy person. So I always wanted to be in my own space. I didn't feel like I should I be there. So but as I grew, I knew that RCF is a family, and as family we are supposed to be together, we should be united. So that was where RCF I didn't even need to find my place. RCF brought me into the
Mm.
like they brought me into where I should be.
Okay. So what do you wish someone told you in 100 level that nobody did?
What do I wish someone told me in 100 level that nobody did? Ah, maybe okay. What did I wish someone told me in 100 level? That is not everything is not about book.
Oh, okay. But you had to go.
I didn't go, but I feel like I could have accomplished that goal while doing other things.
So did you realize this late in the journey, or
Yes,
why? When
I'm realizing it late. Like I
oh, you're
realized it
realizing
late.
it late.
Yes, I realized
Wow.
it late.
Okay. Okay. So what if you were to go back in time? What would you change, or how would you approach? You say everything about books. So what are the things you'd have loved to do that being 100% focused on academics prevented you from doing?
Okay, I feel like I would next like if I could have gone back. I think one thing I would have done is to be involved in other things like not just about how would I say it? Not just about like I should be out there.
Hmm.
Exactly. Put myself out there. There are so many things I have to offer that it's not just about my brain. There are so
Hmm.
many other skills I could have ventured into. There are so many things I could have learned. Communication, public speaking. Like there were other I feel like I could have learned better
Hmm.
and I have had experiences through these 4 years in school.
Hmm.
But now I don't know how to work together. So I think
Yeah,
that's
all
one.
things work together. I think that is going to be my takeaway. All things work together for good. So even if you couldn't have learned them now, there are still going to be many other
Yes.
opportunities. And
Sure.
at least you have realized.
Mm.
So when you go outside, you probably be like, okay, everything's now. I don't think you're really book again, though, but like everything is not about book. So earlier we asked about how you're able to manage relationships, friendship, family, and romantic relationship. But now I want to go further. I want to ask, you spent 4 years, you interacted with a lot of people, you met a lot of people at different points in life. You were the welfare coordinator, you were the sisters coach, and all that. So was there any love interest in all these times? And why did it work, or slash why did it not work out?
Love interest like me having
Yes.
interest in somebody.
Yes. Or someone having interest in you. Anyone, just tell us, give us a little something.
Someone having interest in me. Me
Mm.
and today have a go. If
Mm.
you are really giving me sign that you like me, I would distance myself from you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will. Like there was a point in my life where there was one particular person that I was talking to, like we're talking too much, and me, I already, I was already having that
So
kind
you're
of
a strong woman. You closed your heart
yes.
away.
I said it. It's some point I prayed prayer that God lock my heart and give it the key. Give the key to the right person.
Okay, so after praying to God to lock your heart, and give the key to the right person, how did you do? How did you turn down this person that you noticed you were talking, or did they even ask you out, or was it just a matter of you were just talking and saying, "This is going somewhere that"?
No, but they did not directly, but I knew that that's where they are pointing at. Like obviously, when the guy likes you now, when the girl likes you, you always know that somebody's thing is not normal friendship again. You get. So we're not talking too much. There you go. I know what I want. I know. And sometimes too, even if you don't like somebody, the fact that the person is giving you time and attention can spark what kind of wrong feeling.
Why do you call it wrong feeling?
Because I know what I want. It's not my heart malfunctioning. So I just said that, yeah, brotherly. I said no, 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 no. If you calls me, I will not pick my call. I'll say I'm sleeping. I'll say I was busy. I will not just pick that call. No, I can't pick that call. And again, there was one time we went for one program, LTP. There was this woman, she was told me at the start that she was talking that if you have respect for herself, if you have boundaries, that at the particular time that anybody that called me, you called her at that time, she doesn't pick that kind of person's call. So that's what I did. Because basically calls me at other hours. But we talking like from 10 to 12, like we're talking for long. You call me, brotherly. I'm busy. I will not be. I just distance myself. So if I sit and I notice that if anybody is talking to me, like, or if I normally I'm a lady now, I always have crush on somebody. So
Speaking
you
of
will
that,
normally have
yeah,
crush.
so and that's where we want to go to now.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Okay, so that's where we want to go to now. So now we talked about someone that liked you. How about you liking someone, and how did you navigate that period?
How you want to be person? The thing about me is that if I like you, you think I hate you. Like I will not allow it to show
So
that.
reverse psychology.
I will not like to show that.
For our viewers out there.
I'm not like to show that I like this person because obviously it's just a crush to come and go. And me, my own crush is very funny. I can like it today, tomorrow I don't like it again. So once I like somebody, I will like there's this. So from Grace, I heard this thing for the first time. She said that if you are liking someone, look for the bad thing in that person that will make you hate that person. So when I say I like somebody, the next thing is to go and look for the flaws in that person and say, oh, this person does it. You don't expect again. I don't like him. So like that.
But now, even you told us that there are many things that you have lost that you didn't do. Because now that your goal is almost been accomplished, are you opening up your heart?
Yes, I'm opening my heart though.
So you're no longer looking for the flaws in the person, or you are now open to let's see how we can pursue this. What's your disposition now?
My heart is open. But it is that once I see my man, I will know it. So I'm not.
Alright.
So my heart is open, but I know when I see. So it's not as if you come and meet me now. I know my man.
And your man knows you. Okay, thank you. So this will be, what program or programs in RCF CRM do you enjoy the most, or would you say was most impactful in your journey here?
LTP. Oh my God, LTP is my favorite program. Yeah.
How many LTPs did you attend?
I attended all.
Wow. Okay, every year.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful. And which LTP is the most memorable?
Yeah, I would say. Oh wait, I didn't attend 100 level.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't attend 100 level. It was from 200 level I started attending. And zonal congress too. My favorite, my most memorable LTP was that was the one we went last year. Yes, you're not going this year now.
No,
I'm not going to go. So last year.
Wow. Okay. So what is your message to the RCF fight that remains, the younger ones who are still in the process?
My message to them is that they should make good use of this opportunity that they have, because it was in RCF I met God, and it was in RCF I grew. So they should not just see RCF as just coming and just going, but that they should make full use of it. Like they should be intentional about their growth, because in RCF is growth.
Okay, so Complete this sentence. I leave Unimed knowing that.
I leave Unimed knowing that I have become a better version of what I used to be, or who I used to be. Yes, who I used to be.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.